Good morning, students. Let's begin our social science class in continuation of NCERT History chapter Nazism, the Rise of Hitler. Today's contents the years of the Depression, Hitler's rise to power. The years of depression after World War I, the economic condition of Germany were very bad. The year between 1924 and 1928 saw some stability, yet this was built on sand. German investment and industrial recovery were totally dependent on short term loans, largely from the USA. Germany was totally dependent on the help provided by USA for economic recovery, but the USA withdrew its support in 1929 due to the stock market crash. Stock market crash in 1929, USA stock market called the Wall Street Exchange crashed. On a single day, October 24th, 1929, 13 million shares were sold. This was the start of the Great Economic Depression. Factories were shut down and exports fell. Farmers were also badly affected, but the worst sufferer was Germany. Now we are going to see the impact of Great Depression on Germany or Germans' economy. Point first, by 1932, industrial production in Germany was reduced to 40% of the 1929 level. This is the first effect on Germany after the economic depression. Second, workers lost their job, unemployment reached 6 million. People with place cards saying willing to do any work were gathered on streets. Criminal activities also increased, and there was total hopelessness all over the country. Business got ruined, and the wealthier section of society feared that they will come to live off the working class. The large mass of peasantry was also affected. Small businessmen, the self employed, and retailers suffered as their business got ruined. These sections of society were filled with the fear of proletarization and anxiety of being reduced to rank of the working class or worse still the unemployed. The large mass of peasantry was affected by a sharp fall in agriculture prices, and women unable to fill their children's stomachs were filled with a sense of deep despair. So this was the condition of Germany after the USA withdraw the economic support to it, or you can say the time of year of depression. So all these points consider for the question the effect of the Great Depression on Germany. Politically, too, the Weimar Republic was fragile. The Weimar Constitution had some inherent defects which made it unstable and vulnerable to the dictatorship. What was the inherent defect in Weimar Republic? First was proportional representation. This made achieving a majority by one party near impossible task, leading to a rule by coalition. Means when the government is not held by a single party, they run with the help of other, so their condition is like that they are not able to take full decision by their own. Then the second, article 48, which gave the president the power to impose emergency and suspend civil right. Because of this, 20 cabinets lasting on an average to 39 days. So these are the inherent defect in Weimar Republic government. People also lost confidence in parliamentary system and democracy. So this gave a chance Hitler to rise its power. Hitler is one of the most popular name of 20th century. He was considered one of the most powerful men in the world during the Second World War. He was born in 1889 in Austria. Many movies were made on him, many articles were written. He changed Germany in many aspects. Hitler's life did not start from Germany. He did not rise to power in one day. Let us see Hitler's rise to power. By birth, Hitler was not a German. He was born in Austria in 1880. 1909. He spent his youth in poverty. When the First World War broke out, he enrolled for the army. He enrolled in the army, acted as a messenger who carried forward the messages from one place to another. And later on, he became a corporal and earned many medals in the World War First for his bravery. But the German defeat in World War First and the Treaty of Versailles affected him deeply. In previous video, we have discussed the treaty where we can see how the winner countries impose some of the restriction on Germany. In 1919, Hitler joined the German Workers' Party. Later, he became the leader of the party and renamed it the National Socialist German Workers' Party, which is known as Nazi Party. In 1923, Hitler planned to seize control of a German state, Bavaria, marched to Berlin and captured power. Hitler did not succeed in his plan and arrested. After a few years he was released. Till 1930s, Nazi party was not very popular, but during the Great Depression, Nazism became a mass movement. Hitler took advantage of bad economic conditions of Germany and gave people hope that only Nazism could take Germany out of crisis. After 1929, during the Depression, banks collapsed and business shut down. Workers lost their jobs, and the middle classes were threatened with destitution. In such a situation, Nazi propaganda stirred hopes of a better future. When we talk about propaganda, it is a specific type of message directly aimed at influencing the option of people through the use of poster, film, speeches. In 1928, the Nazi Party got no more than 2.6% votes in Reichstag, the German parliament. By 1932, it had become the largest party with 37% votes. So, this is the victory of Nazi Party in Germany, and they popular day by day. Now we are going to see uh, promises made by Hitler to German people which make him hero in Germany. Hitler was a powerful speaker. His passion and his words moved people. He promised to build a strong nation, restore the dignity of the German people. He promised unemployment he promised employment and a secure future for the youth. He promised to weed out all foreign influences and resist all foreign conspiracies against Germany. So, these are the 3 points of the promises made by Hitler to German people in the time of crisis. To make him successful, he followed some rituals because he knows that people believe in all these sort of things. So Hitler started a new style of politics, new traditions, and mass mobilization. Hitler understood the significance of rituals and spectacles in mass mobilization. Nazis held massive rallies and public meetings to demonstrate the support for Hitler and instill a sense of unity among the people. The red banners with the swastika, the Nazi salute, and the ritualized sounds of applause after the speeches for all parts of this spectacle of power. So, what are the tactics used by Hitler? The red banner with swastik, salute, and the ritualized sound. These all are the way he tried to capture the people's mind. This is the symbol of Nazism, swastik. Nazi propaganda skillfully projected Hitler as a messiah savior, as someone who had arrived to deliver people from their distress. It is an image that captured the imagination of people whose sense of dignity and pride had been shattered and who were living in a time of acute economic and political crisis. Questions related to the topic: what is Wall Street Exchange? the name of the world's biggest stock exchange located in the USA. Explain the impact of Great Depression on German's economy. Here you are going to write the points like by 1932 industrial production was reduced to 40% of the 1929 level. Second, workers lost their job or were paid reduced wages. Next, the number of unemployed touched an unprecedented 6 million. Then next, on the street of Germany, you could see men with place card around their neck says willing to do work. Next point, unemployed youths played cards or simply sat at a street corner or desperately queued up in the local employment exchange. And then last, as job disappeared, the youth took to criminal activities and total despair became commonplace. So these are points, any 5 point you will write for this answer. Define proletarialization: to become impoverished to the level of working class, termed as proletarialization. Next question, the Weimar Constitution had some inherent defects. Explain. Uh, One, proportional representation. This made achieving a majority by any one party a near impossible task, leading to a rule by coalition. And second defect, Article 48, which gave the president to power to impose emergency, suspend civil rights, and rule by decree. Within its short life, the Weimar Republic saw 20 different cabinets, lasting on average 239 days, and a liberal use of Article 48. This is the answer. Mention the promises made by Hitler to German people. His the promise to build a strong nation, and second, undo the injustice of the Versailles Treaty, restored the dignity of German people. He also promised employment for those looking for work, a secure future for youth. He also promised to weed out all foreign influences and resist all foreign conspiracies against Germany. Any 3 point you will write. Mention 5 features of Treaty of Versailles. This question was the part of yesterday video. So here you are going to see the Treaty of Versailles, that is between the Allies and Germany. 5 feature you are going to write, and that answer given in paragraph in the topic of this what you call birth of Weimar Republic. So in this what you will write: Germany lost its overseas colonies, a tenth its population, second 13% of its territories, 75% of its iron, and 26% of its coal to France, Poland, Denmark, and Lithuania. Next point, the Allied power demilitarized Germany to weaken its power. Next point, the War Guilt Clause held Germany responsible for the war and damages the Allied countries suffered. Next point, Germany was forced to pay compensation amounting to 0.6 billion. And the last point, the Allied armies also occupied the resources rich Rhineland for much of 1920s. So these all point you will write for the answer. That's all for today. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.